guest is graduating high school with plans to study English, literature, and law at Hamilton College. She not only was featured in the New York Daily News for her hard work and dedication to her studies, but because she was one of 18 students in New York City to receive the prestigious Gates Miilenium Scholarship, a scholarship that offers great financial assistance to those who receive the award. She also happens to be one of the great Bronx debaters. Let's welcome to the show Erika Marte and her debate coach, Erik Fogel. How are you?
Thank you for
so we got
having us.
Erika and Erika. Very easy. All right, now, so I'm going to forgive you because you're going to Hamilton. You're not going to my alma mater, Union College, but I spent a lot of time at Hamilton College. We used to play you guys in tennis, and I have to say, Hamilton's a beautiful campus.
It is. I did a diversity overnight thing, and I loved it. The people were great. The campus is beautiful, small. I like that.
I'm jealous. You're going to have a great 4 years.
Hopefully, yeah.
And it's not just 4 years, from what I understand. This scholarship also entitles you for something more. Tell the viewers also what you're getting.
Yes, it follows me after undergraduate school, so it pays for my graduate education, and if I would like to get a PH.D., which I am, hopefully, it pays for that too, no matter where I go. So, law school, here I go.
Law school?
Yeah.
Right after my own heart. There you go. All right, Eric, let's talk a little bit about how you got involved in the program and the mentoring, and obviously she might have gotten there without you, so let's talk a little bit about it.
If anything, she taught me everything over the years. She was, when I came to the school, Bronx School for Law, Government, and Justice, she was in my 7th grade class, and I remember she always sat in the front row, and she'd always question me, debate me, everything I said. Whatever I had to say, she had to debate me on. And at first she was really annoying. It's like, who is this person? The front row is not the most popular.
Most lawyers are annoying. That's what happens. The future attorney.
I wouldn't say I'm annoying.
All right, so she's debating back and forth with you. And
so the school wanted to start up a debate team, and so she was one of the first debaters, and she volunteered to join the debate team, and she went to the first couple tournaments and started beating all these other students. So rather than debate me in class, she was taking out on other kids, private schools, specialized high schools, and she was one of the first successful South Bronx debaters, and she went all the way to the state championships and went to the semifinals, and third best speaker in the state of New York for debates.
All right, so Eric, let me get this straight. You want to get a PhD? You don't want to go to law school, and with all your, your expertise in debating, or?
Well, yes, I want to do it all, actually.
Okay, so you want to be an attorney and get a PhD?
Yes, I would like that. Eventually, after law school and being a practice law, I would like to be a teacher, English teacher.
Well, actually, it was something that I saw, in some of the research in terms of that you want to study English literature, which is a great major to have for law school, because you have to write, which is very, very important. Do you? Is it a passion of yours, or the books and reading?
Yeah, I love to read. I'm actually in a program called Girls Right Now, and it's just like a girl mentoring program, and all we do is write and present, or we do public events, so I do a little bit of my reading. I read my writing, and so yeah, I love it. I love to write, I love to read, and I have a great professor in my school right now for English, and he's inspired me to inspire other people.
Now, are you studying Hamilton in the fall, am I correct?
Yes, I am.
Do you have a roommate, now you're all set?
No, I don't have a roommate yet, but I'm in the HEOP program. So I get to spend 5 weeks in Hamilton before school really starts, college really starts. So hopefully I get my roommate there.
Okay, now the community is giving to you, right? Through the scholarship. What do you intend to give back to the community?
I would love to come back and help. I'm in a program called Summer Search, so I went to New Zealand over the summer, and I got to work with kids with disabilities, and I came back, and here at Lehman they have a program for murals, so we're doing a mural in my school, and I'm part of that, so that's really good. It's real good.
All right, Eric, let's talk about other kids who are watching. And obviously, they probably want to be able to win this scholarship like Erika did, or just get involved with debate. What advice would you give to a student who's in a high school that has a debate team?
Or just, take advantage of every opportunity. The cool thing with Erika is at our school, we're on 161st, surrounded by 3 different courthouses, bail bonds, lawyers, and everything. And she took advantage of every single academic opportunity available. A debate team was just one. She joined the mock trial team and was just as successful there. Yeah. She had legal mentors for that entire couple of years.
That's the Thurgood Marshall mock trial.
Right,
I've been involved with that. I've been a judge on that.
Yeah.
That's a great program. Judge Elizabeth Taylor is the founder of that program, and she's wonderful. It's been a great thing for the community. In some of the debate matches that you've been involved with, do you find that that the children are frustrated sometimes, or do they really just love what they're doing?
Both. Students join the debate team because it's complete opposite of the classroom. For one, they're the ones standing up arguing. The teachers weren't sitting down and listening. So it's a natural passion for any student to get up and argue what you believe in. Frustrating, though, as when they go to these debate competitions, it's mostly, there's not too many Hispanic Americans, there are not too many African Americans. There's ruled a lot by wealthy schools, elite schools. So, but they overcome that. I mean, the passion drives them, and she, for 3 years in middle school debate, 4 years in high school debate, she just used that passion to beat some of the best students.
No, I assume they go up against some of the big prep schools in New York City. Am I right as well? Like Trinity and maybe some of the other schools.
Yeah.
Do you find that you hold your own with these schools, or do they have a little bit of an advantage, maybe because of the financial assets that some of the kids come from?
They start with a little bit of advantage at first, and so at first it's frustrating for our students, but through hard work and dedication, our kids can overcome some of the best. And they come in, we have a debate class at 7 o'clock in the morning, they come in after school, they work during weekends, they even she got a scholarship to a summer debate camp in Kentucky, and just 24/7, 365 days, they're able to take down some top students.
Erika, I found in college that philosophy was one of the better majors to help in terms of my debating skills, because there never was a clear answer. If a tree falls in a forest, did it really fall? Those kinds of questions. Are you interested in philosophy?
Yes, definitely. In my English class, I'm in AP English right now, and my teacher, Mr. Noel, he's really into all this philosophy thing. So he talks about Freud. He talks about how the mind really works, and that's really interesting too. So I really want to just take advantage of everything that my college offers. So I'm gonna try it all.
Well, it's funny because it turns out that philosophy and English literature are just great, great classes and great majors to help train you if you want to end up into law. But let's get back into PhD now. I want to know what do you want to get your PhD in? Any thoughts?
English.
English.
Yes, English. I just find that you get to say your opinion all the time, and you get to interpret things the way you see it, not like in math when something is right or wrong. And I like that, so definitely English.
Okay, well now since you're really in this now, any advice you want to give to any high school students who are watching this? What advice would you give to them so that maybe one day they could end up going to such a prestigious school?
Yes, I would like to say that do everything. Like, when I thought about the Gates Scholarship, it was 8 essays I had to write, and I'm thinking, I'm going through my college application, the process of everything, how am I going to have time to write 8 essays? And my thought was, well, I have nothing to lose and so much to gain. So I did it. I did my 8 essays, I gave it in, I wrote exactly what was in my mind, and I got it, and I would have never thought of that. And a lot of kids in the Bronx think that they can't achieve something, but that's not true. If you give it all, you can, no matter how cliche that sounds, you really could get it.
Eric, you want to add anything to that?
I think she said it the best, yeah.
Okay. It's just a wonderful program, and I'm just really so happy to see people from the Bronx achieving to the level. When I ended up at Union College, it was just like Hamilton. It's a very small school. I think you said you've been to the campus,
yes,
right? It's a beautiful campus. It's a nice small school, but a lot of the kids, I came from Queens, a lot of the kids came from the prep schools throughout the city or upstate, and I was dealing with kids that I never had dealt with before from the public school systems of Queens County, and it took me a little while to adjust, I will tell you, but those 4 years were probably the best years that I've ever spent. So I'm very excited for you to be able to experience all the different things.
I'm super excited.
Any final thoughts or any final things you want to tell anyone who's watching?
I just want to thank everybody that got me to where I am, because I know that I definitely didn't do this by myself. Debate was definitely, he's an amazing teacher.
Family and everybody else.
Yes, my friends, Osvaldo, Leoris, everybody.
All right, well listen, Erika and Eric, I want to thank you very much. Good luck to both of you. You're not going to Union College, I accept that. But you know what? You're still going to be just great for the community. I want to thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank
you.
you.
You are welcome.
Thanks for having us.
It's my pleasure.